As such, I expected in a typical truncus, if it comes in due time, we expect a hospitalization of around 2 weeks. In your child, we may expect it between 3 to 4 weeks, maybe longer. I'm not sure. If we don't do the surgery, obviously it's 100% risk that he's not going to make it. But if you do the surgery, obviously you have to understand all the risks. Okay? In addition to all this surgery is done as an open heart surgery. Open heart surgery. Okay? Now, open heart surgery is usually done on a cardiopulmonary bypass machine. Okay? This is an artificial machine. World over, any kind of heart surgery in children is not possible without this machine. They have to use a heart-lung machine. Heart-lung machine has its own risk on the body, and there is a 2 to 3% risk of multi-organ dysfunction. That means it may injure the brain, the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, the liver, the intestines. The injury may be at any place. You don't come to know about this during surgery. It's only after surgery when you start sending tests that you understand, oh, this could be there. Okay? Okay. Next is, when they close off this VSD, this hole in the heart, there is a risk of 1 to 2% of heart block. Okay? Heart block means when you feel your pulses, there's a definite pattern in it. You can count them. There's a nerve that controls it. That nerve usually passes off just near this rim, and the surgeon, to close the VSD, has to take stitches there. So to justify that the hole is properly closed, he may take proper stitches, and those stitches may damage this nerve. And that is where the risk comes, because if he does not do it, if there is a hole, then obviously the child is going to suffer. He doesn't want to do that. Okay. So this is expected 1 to 2% world over risk of heart block, and the treatment for heart block is obviously a pacemaker. Okay? 98 to 99% we don't expect, but you should have it in the back of your mind when we tell you that, Doc, you never told me this, so you should know that this is expected if it is there. Okay? Last but not the least, when a child undergoes such a major procedure with there is always a risk of secondary sepsis. Because when a child goes on a pump, there is always the fact that the pump reduces the child's immunity. And there is a risk of secondary infection, for which we may have to require higher antibiotics. We won't be discussing that. We need to start, and do we need your permission? No, we'll start it on our own if we feel so. Okay. Okay? So this thing also you need to know. Alright? Okay, sir. So if all these things are clear to you, then obviously you can be prepared for surgery. That the surgeon is going to tell you. It is my duty to explain everything. Alright?
Then after the surgery, please, for the baby to survive, is it going to be possible?
You see, there are two things in it. That's why when you came here and I met you for the first time, that day Saturday, I asked you, your child was diagnosed with a heart problem in October. Why didn't you come then? And you said, we had to arrange the money.
Yes.
Now, at that point of time, the child was in his right age to get the surgery done. I was feeling pretty let down that it took them 4 to 6 months to just arrange the money. Had you come within 2 months of that also, it would have been alright. 10 months of age and getting this surgery. You never know, it may pull through, but you have to know, if it does not pull through, all these things are going to come. We expect trouble.
Good.
So, this is your first child?
I have set of twins.
Pardon?
I have set of twins.
Okay.
Is the third.
He is the older twin or the younger?
Is it?
No, he is the third. Also, you already have twins.
Yes.
Alright. I mean, very difficult to say, but this is what it is. Based on what my experience is. I've handled children with coming in late for surgery, but I've always faced these problems. Even during hospitalization, multiple arrests, multiple respiratory cardiac arrests have been there. This kind of patients, they are trouble. But if you don't do surgery, maybe you'll live for another 2-3 years and then he's going to go.
Another 2-3 years.
Maybe 2-3 years. That's it. Nothing beyond that.
So the baby will not survive. After 2-3 years. If they need it.
If you don't do the surgery,
yeah,
then maximum maybe 2-3 years.
For the baby to...
Will live for another 2-3 years.
Okay.
If the surgery is not done. If the surgery is done, the initial 5 to 6 years are going to be very painful. He'll be on multiple medications. He'll need close pediatric cardiology follow-up. Even then, we're not sure. He may have one event and there he goes.
Cool, that's
So the decision has to be taken by you. It could be that he may not have any problem. He may just say improve.
I believe you will not have any problem.
So if you trust in God, then you
I trust in God. I believe in Him.
Alright.
I know that with God all things are possible.
Alright.
So we doctors, we are trying. It's only God that has perfection. It's only Him that can perfect it. I believe He will perfect it. Go on with it.
Alright. You can keep this paper with you. Okay?
Okay.
One Dr. Radesha, after surgery, this child is going to be on the mind.
You're welcome, sir. Please, everything to handle him very well.
You see, our effort is always 100%. But we have to...
But you have, like, my baby, by the hospital, successful.
You see, the surgery is going to be successful. It is after the surgery that's going to be majorly important. It is not just the surgery.
Okay.
You can do a surgery, but the child has to recover from that. Has to, after recovery, a healthy life.
Okay.
That is where my iffy thing is.
So, after the surgery, maybe we are going back to Nigeria.
I'm not really sure how long that's going to
I know. I just want to have some questions. After the surgery, after everything, maybe the baby is now okay. Can we be coming for medication?
For follow-up to our...
Yes, or we should go to another hospital in Nigeria.
No, what you will be needing to do is you have to, you have a cardiologist there in Nigeria.
Yeah.
He needs to be his follow-up then.
Okay, that's the one that will take charge of him.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to do that.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay. Thank you so much.